So face is looking, oof. Let me check out, just do it. Alright guys, welcome to the video. You know what we're doing today. As usual by the title, we're doing angel eyes on Chevis E46. So this side we've already gone ahead and removed just to make sure to get things done and out of the way. Honestly, we're running low on time. But Trey here is gonna learn how to do stuff. As per usual, he's gonna get at this. So first you have to open the hood, obviously. And then there are your 4 bolts. 1 bolt there, and then there's actually one in between here, which I'll show you after. And there's one right there. So I'll zoom in for that one. Bolt right there, you gotta get to. So on the back of the headlight, the trickiest one is this guy. So on the back of the headlight, it's usually this bolt right here. Back of the headlight's usually that bolt because you can't get access to it. It's really hard. But yeah, go at her. Guys, so now that all the bolts are out, bolts or screws, whatever, in this little spot here, you'll see there, you can't see it, but there is that little thing in there. There's a little Phillips screw. It's gonna twist that out and it'll take off your corner. I don't think you have to take off your corner, but we're just gonna do it just to make everything that much easier. All right, so he has the corner off now. You can see, corner's off, sick. And then it's just a matter of removing the headlight. So with this, in the corner there, it just comes right like that. And don't pull it off, don't pull it off. So with that, grab the whole headlight and start pulling it out. And then so now you see, you can wiggle out, push it back in, and pull the headlight washer part only off of it. No, you don't need that. You just pull it with your hand. So give me this. And so separating it, now push this back in and keep pulling this out a bit more and lift this up now. So lift it up and over it. So pull the headlight washer back out again. And then so push this up. Now pull this up and see how it's over. Now that you're good. And then you're gonna go from behind now. So that's good. We're right there. That's good enough. And then go from behind and disconnect the high beam and the headlight bulbs. All right, guys. So before you do that one, we're gonna do the weather stripping. Remember that? So no, weather stripping is, if you look on the back, the tabs. There you just push them up, and it'll pop that out. So this one, so don't worry about pulling. Just pop it up. So like, you can use your hand, just like that. You just, I can't do it holding one-handed. But it should be. Okay, that's good enough for that one. And just do the same thing with this one, just pop it and push it. Why is it so hard on this? Be careful, you might break it, it's pretty brittle. And then just glass ones on the side here. Go to the bottom one and pop that one out, and it should be okay the rest.
One eternity later.
Alright, and then after you get the weather stripping off, there are tabs all around. Holy corona. There's one tab there, another. Tabs on the side. No tabs on this side. And then again, 3 tabs all across the bottom. Take your time, they are pretty brittle, they can break. Take your time, pop them up, and then slowly move them all out. Try to pop tops again. It's easier if you do that. Just pop top and then take the flathead and put it between the plastic. So once you have it popped.
I didn't get this one.
Oh. Hold on. You see that? You got it? There you go.
Between those, right?
Yeah. And then slowly move like from here, go down the sides and stuff, and end up prying it all out. So I'm gonna come back to this side here now. Make sure you lift this. And then pull it out. Oh. I told you gotta be careful, man. It's okay, it's one clip. And don't forget the bottom ones too. I was like, let me stop recording. Yeah, just take your time. First of many. This one's back in again. Kind of so you pull. So now pull it out, and then there you go. Flip it over again. All right. So with that, you pull the headlight. You pull the headlight cover, I guess it is.
Yeah, headlight cover.
Yeah. So we're gonna end up cleaning this and then wrapping it with the headlight tint. We'd probably, if we wanted to leave it clear, we'd probably wet sand it, clear coat it, but we're gonna wrap it anyways. We're just not gonna do that. And then, so hold on. So these you can just really pull with your hand, but be gentle, so they break as well. So yeah. So those just pop right out. Wait, what the hell?
They're two different.
They're two different colors. That's so weird. What the hell? And this gives you access to what we need to work with. If you have the xenon ones, I believe you don't need to cut into your headlights because they have a pass-through that goes over the xenons out to the back. If you have the regular halogen ones like these, what we do recommend is cutting pretty much a chunk out here on either side if you want. That way you're able to run the wires up over here, through and out the back. We'll show you that when we go to do that, so we'll go ahead and get that ready now. All right, so we have the headlight on the table. What we're gonna do to get the lines for the halos, I should show you these, but get the lines for the halos to run through the headlight itself. We're gonna end up cutting squares on top. Can you focus, please?
So I don't go on the headlight, right? Just cut it on top.
Yeah, don't cut all the way through. Just cut literally on top box. So we're gonna cut. Where we say we're gonna do it again?
Right here and right here.
Yeah, so pretty much we're gonna cut. Jesus Christ, camera. We're gonna cut a square here and a square here. That way, when we run the lines through, it's literally just going right through there and then right on top. So it's easier. We use a Dremel. We have a couple of tools we could possibly. There's a couple tools you can use. We're gonna try the Dremel to cut a square. You probably use a drill, just drill holes, but we'll see. And don't forget eye protection, guys. Safety is very important. Yeah, see in a bit. So say you're on one, go a little higher on the speed. Let's doing that. You're through. So make it like a next square cut, pretty much. You then, yeah, you're through. You can see. Can you see the silver? So you're through. I can see the light. Yeah. You just pick it out.
I just
yeah, give it a minute to cool down, then or use the pliers. Holy COVID for real, Jesus Christ.
It's trying to infect me. Yeah.
So guys, now that the hole is done, you can pretty much, after you attach it, your halo. After you attach your halo into here, you can then run your wire easily right through there, and it comes out up here. And then all you do is seal it back up with the sealant or whatever you want to use. I'm gonna have to cut that a bit more. Alright guys, so we've kind of gone ahead and made the hole just that much bigger. Just was easier to get it through. Is it?
I should have made it up a little bit more.
No, you can hold on, you probably bend it. So, and then pull the wire up. Yeah. So we've gone ahead and made sure that this can go through. We are going to go ahead and use a sealant to go ahead and fill this hole back up so that there's no air escaping through anything like that. And then we're going to cut this side to make sure that it works. Then we're going to do the same to the other headlight over here. Alright, so for the headlights, the way we're gonna do is we have our holes again, as you mentioned before. Holes are pretty much cut. And then we're gonna have the halo. So now we're gonna go ahead and apply adhesive to make the halo stick. So this halo, because it actually is smaller than this, we're gonna go ahead and push it in as far back as it can go, without making it get bent or just be in like an awkward position. I need 2 minutes, give me a second here. All right, so for that one, this is snug as it'll be, snug as it'll go. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take the we're gonna take the adhesive, guys. We're gonna apply it to the top of the headlight and anywhere along the other side of it where it touches the housing. It's not gonna touch up here because this is the way it is. It came with clips, but no instructions on how to use clips, so we're not gonna go ahead and use that. We're gonna use an adhesive. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a bead of adhesive all around here, and I will apply the halo on. And then after it's done sat for about 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and apply another layer on it again, just to make sure it sits in place. It's gonna look a bit messy, but you won't see it, which is a good thing because we're tinting it, and because behind the headlight you won't see it as much anyways. Alright guys, so what we're gonna use for this application is we're gonna use Ultra Bond. These are the things. We do have other adhesives available. We're gonna choose to use Ultra Bond. So our method we're gonna use is wherever it meets the housing, we're going to apply Ultra Bond like this. This one a bit thick, but it's okay, it dries clear. So it says on the packaging, so don't worry. We're going to spread it and push it in between the what is home? In between the LEDs.
That's only where she was, you know.
She's at work, yeah. She's 11. And again, I'm gonna do the same. So when I do that for this side, I'm gonna apply it to my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on the back side as well. Just to get the extra seal, if you will, or yeah. So we're gonna do that for this side. And I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do for the next side in a second. All right, so this headlight, as I said before, doesn't fit in like that one does, which is actually sitting in pretty amazing, which is great. So it's gonna sit on top of it. So what I'm just gonna apply a bead layer of Ultra Bond around the whole thing. Set it in place, let it sit, and I'm gonna go ahead and the same thing, put on my finger and run it around the end. Alright guys, so while the headlights are currently drying with the halos in them, we're going to go ahead and clean off these lamps. So yeah, we're going to do is wet sand them. So simple wet sanding, obviously all you do is keep it pretty moist. Wet sand all that off, we're going to clean it, make sure it's clear enough, and then we're going to tint it afterwards. We'll see you guys in a bit after we're going to wet sand. So this is the headlight pretty much after it's all hazy. What we're gonna do is we just polish it and it comes out much clearer. It's not as clear as it could be because we're gonna tint it anyway, so we don't really care about that. But this is it. So we're gonna have Trey go ahead and show how his buffing skills. Oh! Hold on, let me hold it. All right, go. You're good, you're good. Oh, hold on. Alright, go. It's looking... Camera focus. Looking pretty good for, what year is this? Oh, 5? 3. For 17-year-old headlights that have been abused by Canadian weather, these look pretty, they don't look that clear anymore. You put up against, you actually look through it, doesn't look that clear. They look pretty good. to clear the inside anyways, but yeah, just a quick polish and they look amazing. Much better than before. You can kind of see through them somewhat. Alright guys, so this is the headlight cover, whatever you want to call it. We do have a vinyl cut to the headlight. We're going to tint it now. You're going to need your heat gun obviously, so let's go and get into that. I'm gonna cut it this way. I think it fits.
More technical difficulty. Bedtime?
Bro's past bedtime. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Put the camera down when you help me, sir. Alright, hold on, everybody. Both of you guys. 10 seconds. Alright guys, so as you can see, this one's already clearly done, but we have headlight lamp tinted now. Amazing quality. If you really want, get it professionally, we recommend that. It's probably better. And so now he's gonna go ahead and put it back on. Alright guys, so as you can see, headlight is tinted and so is the corner light. It looks really good actually. You can't notice all of the massive goo or whatever that's in there, thankfully. So looks wonderful. The side is done as well. We're gonna call it a night, but we will see you guys in another clip when we do run the power for all of this. Hook everything up, close the hood to see how it looks. Other than the hood, it looks really good. Actually, it's really good, honestly. He's wrapped that hood ASAP.
Yeah, you should have wet sand that.
Yeah, so this is coming next, so you guys can tell off the hood, but
Just take your truck home and you can keep this. There's wet sand for me and come pick it up tomorrow.
I'm good, nigga. Alright guys, so this is the next day, and pretty much everything is hooked up, everything's working. We're gonna show you guys how we ran the wiring. So as you did see from the last clip, we did go and tint it, and the halos are in. On this side here, we ran the wires only to literally right there. We did a 2-to-1, as you can see there, and that way we have only one wire going across the engine bay. Is this not on? Going across the engine bay. It's under there, and we have it come over to this little compartment. All right, so here we have the longest wire going straight to the back there. We have an extension or extender on right there, and it comes to the back section here. Over here we do have in this bunch of wires a 3-to-1. So you have the one wire coming from across the driver's side, and we have the 2 wires coming from back here into one, and from there it does go into the grommet down in there. You do have the power and ground. Powers are blue, ground is the clear opaque wire. It connects directly to the battery here, and our ground is off of the strut tower. The reason all the wires have all the extra tape on it, the focus, is because we're in Canada. He's been driving through snow. It is a winter car, and salt and all that's going to destroy all of the wiring. I've had it on my E46 before, and we just want to avoid that. On the inside, let me show you guys. So the inside, the wires do run through there, and they come down there. We're gonna put the glove box. We're gonna put the glove box back together another day, but we have everything in. Power is ran through a fuse, so I recommend doing that. And we have the box here, so while he is inside the car driving, he can change the colors, turn it on and off if he chooses, which is a great feature to have, especially with this is a great feature to have. What the hell, why not? And one nice feature again to having the box inside of here is, and while he's driving, he can do it. If he wants, he can stand from outside and aim it through here and hit the color options and switches like that. So again guys, this is the engine bay, how it looks. Again, wires are here, ran there, bundled all up together and ran through there. over here getting bundled and just tucked away. It's not as nice as like a show car, but it works, and that's all we really need, you know? I'll close you guys. And so yeah, here it is. That gold looks sick. Do the flashing and stuff now? The flash and the fade.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah guys, you know we do love our RGB halos. It looks sick. Even when it's off, the car just looks clean. This is definitely a great way to do it. And I love this car now. Loves the little winter beater. So you happy? I don't know what he said, but I don't know what he said. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.